subscribing to my channel.
Having a warm, welcoming and diverse workplace to bring your whole self to.
Enjoying each other's company, having a good time, getting some great work done and supporting each other on our journey to being who we want to be.
For me, the spark of tomorrow is having a grassroots opportunity to progress further into my career.
Sparks, culture of tomorrow should always feel like a place where you can belong, where you enjoy what you do with like-minded people.
All inclusive.
Getting to a place where we're excited every morning to get out of bed and get to work.
It's more than just a place where you work. It's feeling genuinely part of something.
Let your voice be heard.
Bringing my whole authentic self to work and giving space for my colleagues to do the same.
It means that I can bring my full, true, colourful, rainbow queer self to work without having to worry about what other people are going to think or how they're going to act.
On the 29th of August,
You too will get your chance to have your say
and take action to contribute to our tomorrow.
So get amongst the team.
They're learning, they're feeling challenged, they're feeling included, and they really want to be here.
Truly embrace, respect and celebrate diversity and inclusion and accessibility.
It's the way that we act, the way that we feel, the way that we treat the people that we work with, but most of all,
definitely sausage rolls.
It looks like better physical well-being, better health choices and more movement.
Trust in my organisation that I can bring my whole, true, authentic self to mahi, to embrace the diverse cultures around me and to share in our lived experiences.
Raspberry donuts.
I would love everyone to be lining up the door to come and work for Spark.
A culture of collaboration, inclusion, growth, innovation, and most importantly, fun!
Spark's culture of tomorrow invites and enables us to be brilliant.
What do I like about working at Couriers? I reckon I'd have to say the people.
For me, people.
The people.
The money. Don't keep that one.
The donuts. That's why I'm here today. That's why we're all here today.
Going to Scratch and getting my coffee and scone.
Definitely being able to work flexibly.
Having the chance to work with an incredible range of customers all around New Zealand.
Work remote.
So no one's competing with each other, we're all there to help each other and sort of lift each other up.
Putting on activewear and jumping on my daily stand-ups with my team.
Having that sort of tight environment makes you feel like you're in a family.
It's a dynamic environment. Projects are, a lot of hard work, but a lot of fun work.
Our workmates not only care about the work life, but also your personal life too.
If Curious was an animal, we would be
a platypus.
Bit of a cheeky dolphin.
Either a honey badger, maybe.
Intelligent.
Don't give a shit, let's get out there and cause some havoc.
Curious.
A blobfish.
A camel, because my shows.
Let's just go big. Let's just fix climate change. Kia ora, I'm Manaya. Science to me is really important because it represents the study of everything around us. My dad's Maori, my mom is Mexican American, and I've just moved back to New Zealand. Callaghan Innovation is a government organization, and we do cutting edge research and development for science, and then we take that innovation and we make it feasible on the market. So what attracted me to science was environmentalism. It's a part of my culture, it's a part of my family. Some of the things that we're doing at Callaghan include cutting edge technology into energy, like hydrogen energy. We're doing cutting edge technology into materials, like low carbon concretes, and we're doing cutting edge technology in manufacturing, like 3D printing, ceramics. I think what is uniquely awesome, it's not only a place to do great research, but it's also a place to do that with the entire economy, the entire industry, and to work together on those things. It's very collaborative. That sort of work environment, plus the work you're doing, makes it a great equation and combination to work for. So I get to meet so many amazing people. I've gotten to meet ministers, CEOs, industry leaders, PhD holders, and I get to learn directly from them. The knowledge here and the people here are kind of nowhere else in New Zealand. You're never gonna find this inter-cross collaboration anywhere else, and that's what's really unique and really fun about this place.
Why Trade Me? We're a household name. Yeah. Everybody uses Trade Me. Everybody knows Trade Me.
We're one of the best platforms in Aotearoa.
Trade Me is a huge Kiwi company, big presence in the tech market.
Technology is what we do every day.
Technology is very important to Trade Me because we're a website, everything's software. We want to try and stay up to date with the new technology so things can be as fast and as secure as possible.
Trade Me take care of its people really well.
Happy people, like great outcomes.
Yeah.
Because we've created this space for you to come in and learn.
If you're keen to learn, if you're keen to find out how things work, tinker, then we want you.
It's actually really fun. If you're actually enjoying your job and you're progressing forward, then it's a lot of fun.
Hi, I'm Georgia and I'm working as a junior cloud engineer at Trade Me. My internship at Trade Me was my first role in the tech industry as a whole. It's been hugely insightful into learning what the industry is like working in it. If you love innovation and you're always looking for the next best thing, Trade Me is a great place to start. We're always looking to improve our products and improve experiences for customers. So even if you're not a super technical based person, just give it a go.
feel like the people are really nice, and you can just really feel cared for, and the snacks are awesome. You'll probably gain a little bit of weight, but you know, it's all good. We're all loving of each other here. And yeah, just the flexibility to just be able to work from home, work in the office, get that mix, is something that I really value.
I really like the amount of learning you get and the opportunity to work on complex problems that you don't get to work elsewhere. So yeah, I mean, here at Pushpay we deal with tons of data, and just the sheer volume in it itself is a problem that is interesting to me.
I think it would have to be the culture. I think a lot of businesses use platitudes about culture and being a really welcoming and kind place to work, but I think Pushpay lives its values, and you kind of get that. I'm only new, but you get that straight from onboarding through to meeting your team and every meeting along the way. So yeah, that would have to be the top for me, as well as the snacks.
I think it's the culture and working with some really awesome people, and the snacks. Don't forget the snacks.
I would have to say the people, the culture, the learning opportunities, and all the latest technology that we use.
I think it's the fact that we build SaaS products that enable communities to encourage generosity, and we build software that helps others. I think that was the biggest driving force for me to move to Pushpay, besides the amazing people that I work with every day, is that we're giving back to those communities, which is an amazing thing.
Here because I believe in the purpose of making Tamariki better off, Kiwi better off, Aotearoa better off.
I love that Kiwibank is a B Corp. It means that I'm working for an organisation that has a high set of standards. Work-life balance at Kiwibank is amazing. Look at me, I'm working from home today, it's super flexible.
Kiwibank has a great parental leave benefit. Also get a lot of value out of the wellbeing day that we have every quarter to re-energise and refresh outside our normal holidays.
Kiwibank is Rainbow Tech accredited. That makes me very proud and comfortable when I'm coming to work. I can be my true self.
I'm challenged and supported to grow within my role.
It's the realisation that you don't just come to work, but you're part of a wider community.
The team is a mixed blend of diverse individuals delivering a great solution to all our customers.
I work at Kiwibank because I want to be part of building something great for New Zealand.
Kia ora, I'm Stu Hamilton, the General Manager for Generation at Mercury. We generate 100% renewable electricity from hydro, geothermal and wind-powered generation. The renewable energy sector will play a vital role in enabling Aotearoa New Zealand's transition to a low-carbon future, and we are proud to be the hands on the tools that keep these power stations running. Mercury's generation team aim to be the best asset managers of our generating plant. We've been on a journey to build our great team, and there are vacancies in many areas supporting our renewable generation and running our power stations. Mercury is an energised, innovative and agile work environment where you will feel valued with opportunities for career progression. We're working together to build our people's capability, keep safety as a priority and enhance and improve operational excellence and performance. We are a learning organisation and we are committed to providing every member of our team with opportunities to grow and develop your skill set and your mindset. We offer excellent benefits, including an additional 5 days annual leave, a flexible working environment, and a focus on health and well-being. If you're looking to join a group of passionate, motivated and highly skilled people who are making a real difference to Aotearoa, then take a look at what's available and the great benefits we offer at mercury.co.nz/careers, and let's talk.
We provide equipment to major telecommunications companies around the world.
He joined as an intern in 2018 through Summer Tech.
We sell the telcos the gear they need to bring you the internet.
I was able to convince them to promote me to a senior just under 4 years.
And so a lot of telecoms and data traffic goes over our equipment.
I don't know many other people that get senior in 4 years.
What Arvia do here in this site here, we focus on software development. So we do embedded software development on our hardware as well as network management software.
There's not many places still where you get to go work with physical hardware. Most places are web development these days.
So embedded software is the software that runs inside the microprocessors of the hardware that we manufacture here.
We've got the devices in front of us, and we can write the software. We can see it physically doing things based on the software we've written, which is, I think that's rather unique. I think it's quite cool.
Arvia as a workplace is very friendly, and
everyone who I interact with are so helpful and willing to help.
We are here to guide you, we are here to help you.
Our interns get fully embedded in our Agile Scrum teams.
In a place where I have that space to actually grow and learn and have support.
Our Wellington office is a centre of excellence for software development.
It's a great first job in tech and software development due to the openness, relaxed nature and general support that is available to learn and adapt over time.
One word I would use to describe the Z workplace is fun.
It's a very friendly, welcoming workplace.
Tū kotahi is the collaboration of a wider organisation with connecting with each other.
What makes Z fun is the people and the environment of the office.
It doesn't always feel like you're necessarily coming into work. It's, you're coming in because you want to see people that you work with. It's really nice.
Everyone's just very helpful and we're just one big whānau.
The intern program was important for me because it showed me all the different elements of digital at Z Energy.
It is a really great place to get started. We're really big on personal development.
Everything we do these days is based on technology.
You'll have a really solid base of, communication and interpersonal and organisational skills.
You'll get the opportunity to see all of the different parts of a digital career and maybe make a choice about where you want to be.
And so it's an incredible time to be a part of an organisation like Z.
One of the things I really like about working here is the open communication and that you always know what your part is in Z's journey.
Z's kind of like spearheading this total new low carbon future for New Zealand.
At Z we're big enough to give you diversity of opportunities and a real range of learning experiences, but we're also small enough to care about you as an individual and make sure that we set you up for success.
Good evening, welcome to Summer of Tech 2023, the meet and greets. It's just a quick intro to Aura while you wait. My name's Phil Dobson, I'm the General Manager of Assurance, which is our pen test team, but I'll give you a quick overview of all of it tonight. We are part of the security team at Couriers, so there's a managed services team that do secure firewalls should be secure, incident response, cloud stuff, the full gamut of security offerings. Aura themselves are an independent unit within that. We've been around a while, there's about 40 of us across Auckland, Wellington and Melbourne. A selection there of the team past and present. Plenty of eating stuff and getting together for conferences and the things that we really enjoy. But on a day-to-day basis, Aura does a range of things. There's a whole lot of pen testing that goes on, apps, networks, mobiles, those kind of things. We do some social engineering and physical security as well. And then on the advisory side, there's risk and governance work, policies, incident response plans, and then some sort of technical reviews on how things are configured, be it cloud or Active Directory or kind of almost anything that an organisation has. Then we do some training and education on top of that to help raise awareness of why security things are important, but also for things like dev teams on how to write secure code and build security into their applications. We do it for a range of public and private sector organisations. I don't need to read that full list for you, but most industries and organisations in New Zealand you can think of, we've potentially worked with over time. And finally, before you talk to the team, why should you come and be an intern at Aura? We try and give you a really good view of what it is to be a security consultant. You can shadow some engagements, you can have a bit of a go yourself, do some research, do some simulated engagements with more senior members of the team, and just hopefully learn a whole load of stuff. So enjoy talking to the team tonight. Again, thank you for waiting, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers.
What I really love about my job is knowing that what I'm doing is really making a difference for the people that I'm working with. Circo is a company with a lot of fun and interesting people. We're like a family and we're really close-knit.
So in my role as a partnership development manager, I'm about building relationships with my clients, and what I love about working with Circo is that I can be my most authentic self.
We have such an incredible, diverse global workforce. But when it comes to working together, we figure out how to leverage our differences and turn that into a strength.
Circo is the kind of company that really values inclusivity. We do our best to make sure that everyone is well informed, and we want everyone to have the opportunity to participate and feel like they belong.
I love how supportive the culture is at Circo. I also love the benefits that I get for working for a travel technology company that's global.
My name is Tiffany Tong. I'm the continuous improvement lead here at Circo.
So my name is Warren Leo. I've been working with Circo for 10 years now.
My name is Diane Hausman. I'm a customer optimization manager in the North America market, and I've been with Circo about 2 years.
My name is John Kubiak. I'm a senior engineering manager at Circo, and I've been working here for 14 years.
My name is Hannah Wang. I'm a support analyst. I have been working at Circo for almost 3 years.
I think everyone gets nervous starting a new job. That's really, really natural. My favorite memory about my first day at Circo was receiving an email from Bob, the co-founder. It was so sweet for him to reach out to me personally and to welcome me into the family.
What I find really rewarding about Circo's people and culture is the diversity and the ability that we get to work with a wide variety of different people, hearing a lot of different opinions and different input to solve some of the challenges that we're facing.
To me, it was amazing that Circo could hire and build a team that complemented each other's skill sets so easily and readily.
So Circo is a company that invests in their employees. So I joined the travel industry so I could travel the world. Circo has allowed me to travel to places like Singapore, Vietnam, London.
Circo is a great place for developers to work. You get the opportunity to work in an awesome collaborative team. We do a lot of peer programming, mob programming, so you're going to be working closely together with other talented engineers, and you're going to get to work with the latest technologies, front end, back end, the whole stack.
And Circo doesn't just care about you from 8 in the morning to 5 p.m. or whatever your working hours are. They care about you as a human being, as a person.
One of the main values that I really love is the value of family. That's demonstrated by the leadership and the way that they support us and encourage us to see co-workers as family, but also support us to be able to take time out to spend with our families and achieve our goals outside of work.
I think it's wonderful to be able to say that I'm not just a cog in the wheel, that they really do value my perspective, my experience in the industry, and encourage me to bring all of that forward. I really feel like I can make a dynamic, positive difference every day that I log into Circo.